Congratulations! You are learning a high paying skill that is going to help you out throughout your life, irrespective of your profession. Yes, asking out in an effective manner is a skill, and congratulations that you are learning it. And in this video, we will be discussing about few tips to take care of while writing a cold email that will increase your chances of getting a. Hello everyone, I hope you are doing perfect. This is Sameeksha Juneja this side. This is part 3 of 3 video series about cold emails, and in the earlier 2 parts, in the first part we discussed about things to be taken care of before sending a cold email. In part 2 we discussed about formats and the basic things you like how to write a cold email. We discussed about that. I shared some samples also. In this part, we will be discussing about things to take care of while sending a cold email that will increase your chances of getting a reply. So without any further delay, let's proceed with this video. Are you wondering about the follow-up subject line that I told about in the part 2 of the series that always gets a reply? I'm revealing it. It is say no. Yes, you can use the subject line to ask out for a reply when you are not getting a reply after like 2 follow-ups also. You can just use the subject line say no with an exclamatory mark or with the name of the person and question mark. Say no worked for me, and in the body you can just completely and politely, very politely, you can ask for a reply or just a no in the email so that you don't have to follow up and you get clarified that okay, I am not going to work with him or her. Like write that politely in that email that please revert back me with a no that you don't want to work with me. This email will always help you to get a reply. Number 1, don't add more than one link in the email. Yes, if you add more than one link in the email, your email will end up in the spam box and will not get recognized. So make sure that you don't add more than one link in the email. If you have to like add Calendly as well as your portfolio, so make sure that your portfolio is in a file format and you can add Calendly link. Like however, you need to make sure that you don't add more than one link. You can choose for alternatives, like if you are made sample work, you can attach that file. Make sure you don't add more than one link in your email. Number 2, format. Yes, I emphasized upon formatting in the part 2 also, and in this part I'll also emphasize upon formatting. Make sure that your formatting is properly done. Add proper full stops, punctuations, give space between 2 paragraphs, use bold letters, use capital letters to make the main points stand out, to make it like attention grabbing so that the person can read it like in a very quick span of time and can decide like whether he or she has to work with you or not. Number 3, as I told in the earlier parts also, that you have to stand out. So for standing out, you can use video emails also. Like you can just simply add your video with your sample work in the email, or a quick video telling about yourself and the services you can provide, and it should be like merely 30 seconds. You can add that and send that in the email also. That will also help to stand out. That will also help you to stand out. And when that person sees that yes, this person has put in some efforts to record that video and then send it to me, this creates a sense of duty, like okay, I need to revert back, I need to give him or her some recognition or some more importance. This creates an impact, trust me. Number 4, I told about it in earlier parts also, that add your portfolio. Don't forget to add your portfolio or sample work in the email. Number 5, okay, use a professional email. If you are a normal person sending cold emails, make an email with your name and work@gmail.com. For example, xyzwork@gmail.com. Or if you are a counselor, consult with xyz@gmail.com. Make some professional type of cold email, and if you have to send some bulk emails, then try to get a domain name of your name and then send a cold email with those emails. That will help you stand out. That gives some professional touch that yes, this person has put in some efforts to build a website, to get some domain name, to get some professional email. This also helps you to stand out. So if you are in the profession which requires a lot of cold emailing, try to get domain name of yours. Next step is be clear with your services. Like as I mentioned earlier, use bullets to describe the services you can provide, or to describe the main thing you are writing that cold email for. Like write the main objective. It should be clear in the subject line as well as in the email also. Now talking about how to find those emails. So first method is to search for the emails on hunter.io or rocketresearch.com. These are websites that provide you emails of various people. Number two, another way through which you can get emails is, like if you are on LinkedIn and you have formed connection with someone, like if you want to text Microsoft CEO, and you don't know his like a very email like that he often checks on the regular basis, you can talk with somebody who is in Microsoft and try to get email from them. Or if you want to work with a YouTuber, try to form connections with the people working for him on the LinkedIn. You try to build connections with them and ask them for their email. This way also works out. And the third way to get emails is completely like open thing, that you have to try out various formats. Cold emailing में भी cold emails find करनी है. Like if you want to email XYZ, then you can use as xyzwork@gmail.com, or XY is his name and Z is his like caste. So you may use xyz@gmail.com, or you may use zxy@gmail.com. You can use consult with xyz@gmail.com. You can add his or her date of birth, xyz2006@gmail.com, or anything like that. Means you have to test out various formats. Or if it is a company like Microsoft, you can check out the emails of various employees on their various employees and various professionals of their like company, and check out those formats and then use the same format. Like you have to try out with various formats. You have to use only name with date of birth, name like reverse of the name, like last name the first part and main name at the end, and then @gmail.com, @yahoo.com. Like you have to try out various cold emails also. This is the way to get cold emails. And yes, you need to put in some efforts to get the cold emails. Nothing comes easy. The last and the pro tip that I want to give is timings. Yes, if you are approaching that founder on LinkedIn, try to find out on which timings do they post on the regular basis. Like if they post at around 5 p.m, try to text them around 5 p.m so that they get notified and the chances of opening that like increases. Like if you are sending them one night prior, it will get like इतनी सारी emails है वो नीचे हो जाएगा. And if you know the timings, like at the which time they check their emails or at the which time they are active on LinkedIn, try to text them at that timings. तो वो क्या होगा, वो ऐसे ऊपर रहेगा. You can see that email will be lying on the top, or that text message will be lying on the top and will recognized easily. So try to research about them, like as I told in part 1, know about your client, know about the person you are cold emailing, know about them and try to text them at the timings they are mostly online. Like if they are online on LinkedIn, try to text them on that timings. Or if you know the timings at which they mostly check their emails, like if they are told in any their YouTube vlog or anything like that, try to email them on that timings. You have to put in some efforts. Nothing comes easy, and this timing thing works wonderful. Like if you know the timings, you email at that time, chances of getting a reply like increases by 50%. I hope all these steps help you. Like when you will watch the part 1, part 2, part 3 and like continuation, like if you know all the content of part 1, part 2, part 3 like of this series, you would be able to relate it in a much better way and you will be able to get more out of it. And I hope these cold emailing tips help you. If you have any queries, make sure you comment down freely. I'll try my best to revert back and solve your queries. That's it for this video. Sending you lots of good vibes and wishing that your cold email gets reply. This is Sameeksha Juneja signing off.